From Cobb County, Georgia, we welcome you to baseball from Truist Park. Today, Game 3 of this 4-game series between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Atlanta Braves. We've got baseball on the show, and it's coming. Mike Soroka gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3, but if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
0-1, here it comes. Hit weakly back to the mound. And there's one down now. One out, bases empty, and that'll bring up Brian Reynolds. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. Guys, one of D-Row's former employers, the Braves, as they begin play here this afternoon. They come in playing well. 6-3 over the last 9 ball games, including a victory last time out.
Hey, Matty V, we're taking a look at a team right here, D-Row. Through 5 games of this homestand, they're 3-2. I know they were expecting more, but they'd like to win this one here today and get that up to 4-2 on this homestand.
Yeah, this is an important one right here. You don't want to go 500 first 6 games, especially at home. On the road, you can deal with it. At home, this is a must-win.
That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's fouled away. The next 3-2. Fouled away. Another full count pitch home. Another one sent foul. And we're just underway from Truist Park. And he fouls this one off. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Kipnis is right there to handle it, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting third.
So 2 out, nobody on. And up next is Ke'Bryan Hayes. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1.
That's the heavy sinker right there. He has the ability to get ground balls when he needs them, potential double plays.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And this one is gone. A home run.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly, just like that, they take the lead.
Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will. And Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by. Fouled off. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. The 0-1 offering.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Ready with the 1-2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Jackson finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. 1 in the inning for the Pirates on the home run. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
The second baseman.
Ground ball right into the shift. Reined in. A quick out number 1.
Batting second.
Dansby Swanson lining up to hit. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And he'll squeeze this one for the second out. Now at the plate is Freddie Freeman. And in case you haven't been keeping up the tabs on him, arguably he's been one of the hottest hitters in the league over the last 7 or so games. On to first, and can you believe it? A 3-pitch inning. Here's Gregory Polanco. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
The right fielder.
Lifted the other way to left center. Inciarte's there. 1 out. So 1 down, no one aboard. And that brings up Adam Frazier. Hit hard towards center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Jacob Stallings comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Swung on and missed. That strike 2. So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Road, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Freeman camps under it, and he's got it for out number 2. Now at the plate, JT Brubaker. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Frazier, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swing and a little blooper to center. Albies shading to his right, and that will end the inning. And now, Jason Kipnis. First pitch on its way.
The center fielder.
And it's belted high and deep into right center. Back goes Polanco. Still going back. Gone! It's a solo homer here for Jason Kipnis. 4th home run for him on the season. And the Braves have now tied the ball game at 1.
Wasn't the plan. You just have a meeting with your pitching coach to go over some strategy, and all of a sudden you throw one and it leaves the ballpark.
Ender Inciarte will be the next to bat. Yes, he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. And guys, as we take a look at the Pirates coming into this afternoon, they came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, this road trip's been a little bit of a struggle for this team. First 4 games, they find themselves 1-3, haven't played particularly well. They'll find a way to regroup. They have to find a way to play a little bit more fundamentally sound. Start there first.
3 balls and a strike to the Braves left fielder. Here it is on 3-1. Goes down and gets it as this is bounced to short. Newman brings it in. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Now 1 down with the bases empty. And up next, the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. First pitch of the AB now. Swing and a miss on a ball inside. 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. And there are 2 away now. So next to hit is Austin Riley. Trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Hit on the ground out to short. Newman's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. We've played 2.
Welcome back to Truist Park, home of the Braves, who have proven to have one of the best pitching staffs in baseball this year. With one of the best team ERAs in the league, it's pretty clear they command a lot of attention and praise. Before the game, one pitcher told me that he thinks their success comes in large part due to their strikeout abilities, a category where they also rank near the top of the league. He said even when we do get ourselves into trouble, most of us can dial up a strikeout and help get ourselves out of it. And that makes a huge difference over the course of a season. Power arms and nasty stuff. Apparently that is the key to pitching, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. Now a ball that's reached for and flared out to no man's land behind first. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
And there's ball 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 2-1 pitch is a slider taken for a called strike 2. And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high. 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? Brian Hayes digging in now. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. On the ground to the right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs.
Just a sec now as that ball finds its way into the outfield, a base hit. And that'll bring home the runner from third to make this a 2-1 ball game.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%. Not trying to do too much. Able to quiet the moment down, center himself.
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. An absolute dime to the plate for the final out. Certainly worth another look. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Alex Jackson. Now that's popped up, and no one will get this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Grounded to the right. It's flagged down deep in the hole. Throw in time at first. A nice play in short right for the first out. Now to the plate, here is Mike Soroka. Here's the first pitch. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Frazier ranging into the outfield. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now back.
So up steps Ozzie Albies. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's the first pitch to him. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
And the off-balance throw gets. Welcome back to Truist Park, just outside Atlanta, as we send it down to check in with Heidi. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Gregory Polanco is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Next up is Adam Frazier. He singled in his first AB. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for strike number 2. 2-2 to Adam Frazier. It's fouled away. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. This is on the ground over to first. Freeman's got it. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. Jacob Stallings will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late. You can't even put a good swing on it.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Fouled away. And he fouls this one off. Fouled off. Frazier leads off first with one away. Fooled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off. Maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
And indeed, no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the
Now
shooter out.
The pitcher.
From the belt, the
JT.
pitch. Swing and a liner. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Frazier rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he's safe at the plate. As they extend the lead a bit, it's now a 3-1 game.
Now batting.
Stepping in now, Kevin Newman, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one fouled off to the right side. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Inciarte's there, and he makes the play to end the inning. Bottom of the inning now, and that brings up the former #1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson.
Offense needs to get going right here. You want to try and tighten up this game a little bit before it starts to get into that territory where you're going to start seeing the back end of each bullpen.
Skied into very shallow right. Under this one is Polanco, and he's got it for the first out.
The first baseman,
Stepping
number
up
5.
is Freddie Freeman. Comes into this at-bat 0-for-1 in the ballgame. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Now batting, center fielder.
So next at bat will be Jason Kipnis, and we'll see what he can do here after going deep his first time up. And this is off the corner and low, ball one. Swing and a liner. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Take a look at this again in slow motion. He tracks this thing all the way, gets his hands quickly through the zone, and just rips it down the left field line. Just how they draw it up.
Here's Ender Inciarte, and he puts it on the ground to second. Fielded cleanly to second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that. So now it's Brian Reynolds. No hits to this point.
The center fielder, number 10.
Right there for strike one.
Reynolds.
Changeup gets him out in front for strike two. Now the pitch. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
The batter.
Always tough for one of these base umpires to make a call on a guy's check swing. It's not a great angle, and everything happens so quickly, so they really have to be paying attention out there. Looking at the replay, I think he got it right, so that's a tip of the cap for the Blue.
And that is through into center field for a one-out single.
Well, these days don't happen often. You better dig yourself when you get 3 knocks in a big league Wago.
It's hard to have 3 hits in one day, but boy, this guy is off to a great start of this.
He'll go to the bag for one. Relay to Freddie, double play, and that'll end the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. Home half of the 5th coming up. Pirates lead it 3-1. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
The catcher.
Travis d'Arnaud is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
3-0 pitch.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
And this will be nowhere close as his control deserts him here. It's a 5-pitch
Now
walk.
batting, third baseman.
And now in the box, Austin Riley grounded out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Up next for a run, the right fielder, Alex.
In now, Alex Jackson, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Jackson is hitting exactly 200. Not really what you'd call a point of pride for him.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Marcell Ozuna.
Pinch hitting for the Braves, number 20, Marcell Ozuna.
He's set and the pitch. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1. In the dirt here. Throw over to third here. And he's called out on a close play at third.
That's a tough one right there. You're already in scoring position, so if you're a base runner in that situation, you got to see it actually get away if you're going to try and take third.
1-2 as he chases the slider.
You chase a pitch that bad outside the zone, you got to find a way to regroup, adjust the batting gloves, only look over the heart.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the. Josh Tomlin takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 32.
All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up Colin Moran. Liner in there for a base hit.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Gregory Polanco, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Drilled down the line. A dive, but he can't make the play, and it's down the left field line. They'll add on to their total as the run scores all the way from first, and it's a 4-1 game.
Well, this is a lesson for all those pitchers out there. When you allow the leadoff man on base, it always comes back to haunt you. With no outs, I thought they might hold the runner at third, but they send him anyway, and the run scores.
2-0 now. From the belt, the pitch. Pitch popped up. Swanson is under it, and he's got it for the first down. Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter. Little chopper back to the mound. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. Digging in will be JT Brubaker. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Inciarte on the run. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. But a run will score in the. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
1-1.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Up next for Atlanta, the shortstop.
Next to hit, Dansby Swanson flew out last time up.
Swanson.
First pitch coming, here it is. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Hey, this guy has really been attacking the zone, and this lineup has been more than happy to swing at a lot of pitchers' pitches so far.
Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
6th inning, 4-1 is our score. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Now a check swing, and he went around, says the home plate umpire. No appeal needed, and there are 2 away. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center, and no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Down in order go the Braves. Striding in is Kevin Newman. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way, but he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out.
Now batting.
Next up, Brian Reynolds, and he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. And quickly, there are 2 away. Key Brian Hayes will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And Kipnis will put this one away, and that ends the inning. So stepping in is Jason Kipnis. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Back goes Polanco to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The left fielder, number 11.
Stepping in next, Ender Inciarte. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Swing and a line drive. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
And he is in there. So following the error, it's now runners at first and second. And set to go is the third baseman, Austin Riley. First pitch on its way. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1.
This guy's throwing a gem so far. Biggest key, 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
And he falls behind 0-2.
The Braves have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a big time for that.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Again, a 1-2. Not what he wanted to do there with the slider as it misses well above the zone. Strike three called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this. Next to dig in, Alex Jackson. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
With runners on base, 2 outs and 2 strikes, this is a big next pitch for both sides.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Now 2-2. This is the pitch where you want to attack the zone. If you go 3-2, then you put the runners in motion.
And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
Wow, this is a pretty good at-bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches, too.
That's in there. Base hit. The runner scores from second.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout, D-Row. Big, and I mean big, 2-hard RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside. Stayed through the baseball, was able to come through.
Michael Feliz trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. Ronald Acuna is in. Two runs, 5 hits, and 1 error on the Atlanta line score. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Here's a line drive into center field. It's a base hit. Scoring is the runner from third, and that'll cut the lead down to 1. And he's safe. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he does.
And it appears they're going to give him the intentional walk here, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone. Now to the plate, Dansby Swanson. A potential tying run for him at third base. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And there's a base hit on the line. 1 run is scored. 2 runs have scored. Now a third runner heading for the plate. He will score. And it is now 6-4.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Row. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down?
And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove. Throwing to second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Hey, D-Row, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Well, late in the game like this, calls that don't go your way can really throw you off when you're on the mound, but you just can't let it happen. His composure is getting a little test right here.
The 1-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Goodwin's in pursuit. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Touki Toussaint will come on in relief now as he'll make it. His 10th appearance of the season.
The left fielder.
Brian Goodwin is at the plate as he looks at ball one. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. Two great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Here it comes on 3-0.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
He's having a great day at the dish. His timing is spot on. This pitching staff's going to have to find a different way of attacking him.
Swanson scoops it up. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Colin Moran. He scored after knocking a single in his last at-bat. Slider laid off for a ball.
Got to find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
Hit out towards second and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Gregory Polanco comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh, look at the stop by Freddie. There's one. Not in time. Now into the box, Adam Frazier. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. A ball and no strikes. Just off the outside as he can't catch the corner. 4 runs, 11 hits, and 1 error in the contest for the Pirates so far. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. And it's fouled away. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away. So now here is Jacob Stallings. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring.
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made. So now to the plate.
Leading up for the Braves, the left fielder, Ender Inciarte.
First offering on its way. A shot to second base and handled for the first out. One away for the Braves here in inning number 8. And up next, the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. He's set. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Fastball laid off well below the knees. The 1-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. But that finds its way through for a base hit. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it. d'Arnaud, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
The 3-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Scooped up. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him. Will Smith comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. Eric Gonzalez is going to be asked to try and be the rally starter as he's up off the bench, ready to lead it off in the ninth. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting.
So the Pirates' batting order turns over and set to go. Kevin Newman, he comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Bases are empty, 1 man out. There's a drive out toward the gap in left center. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. Off the bat, it was pretty clear right away that that hit was going to get him at least 2 bases.
Yeah, Matt, some people like to crow about homers and powering drives, but you have to like hits like this. A no-doubt double the second it left his bat. Like you said, the only question was whether the outfield...
Oh, look at the sliding stop. Got him. That was exceptional. He got the out and prevented the runner from having a chance to score. Up next, Ke'Bryan Hayes. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Ranging back is Inciarte. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.